Hey, welcome back to Dutch App Builds. My name is Jerome. Welcome to this episode, and today I'm gonna work on the prop thing, the axle thingy. I don't know what's in English, but anyway, I haven't looked at it yet. So I'm gonna take out the oil, see what it looks like, and get some new oil in there. Now I've got this. You need a special kind of oil for gears, and for this Honda it needs to be this 8 to 90W. Now usually this thing doesn't need a lot of maintenance if you follow the book, but they never thought in Honda that these bikes would last for like 40 years like this one. So it does. So you don't really need to work on this thing. But because they're so old, there's a bearing in here that could go bad, and the oil will tell you if you're in trouble or not. So I'm not. If I'm in trouble, I'll have to see what I'll do with it, because it's a very specific piece of mechanics. You need special tools to do that and stuff. So I may need to get someone else to do that, but. First, let's have a look at the oil, see what it looks like, and go from there. So to work on the shaft, you need a few tools. You need something to catch the oil that comes out of it. Of course, you need new oil, high flow oil, gear oil, and you need that 80W/90. That's like a thicker oil. That's what you need. You need some brake cleaner in a spray can. You will need a spanner 17, a spanner 10, some cloths, and a good manual that actually tells you what to do. This is from Marco Becker. I will put a link below in the description where you can find this. Now the only thing is, this is in Dutch, so I'll have a go at Google Translate, see what it does, and maybe if you need to, I could translate it for you. But that's really good. That's where I got my knowledge from for this tutorial thingy, how to. But this is basically everything you need. The other thing you may need is a grease nipple gun. I don't have that, but that will be the other thing that you will need. And that's basically it. Well, this is what we're looking at. So this piece, now it's got a special type of oil here, gear oil, to keep the gears nice and lubed. There are a few things here. You've got this drain plug, which I'm going to take off in a minute, and that will drain all the oil out, so you need a bucket underneath it. This is an inspection cap. We'll take that off as well, and you can use this to measure if you've got enough oil. If you've got enough oil in there, because you need to fill it up. The bike is level right now because it's on the stand, and you need to level it up as far as it goes. So as soon as you start filling this and it starts overflowing, then you know you've got enough in there. And that's basically it. The stop one you don't need to use. So especially do not fill it from this end, because if you completely fill this up with oil, you will actually damage the shaft. So it only needs this much, and that will be enough. I think I'll have a look. Take off the inspection cap first. This shouldn't be too tight, and we'll have a look. So this is 17. Let's see how much it needs. Here's goes. You just get a ball underneath. There's the shaft. It looks well lubed, so that's a good thing, I guess. There is oil in there, and you can actually see some there. Oh, you can't, but I can. So let's take it out and see what color it is. very grippy. There we go. It's really dark. The oil actually feels pretty good. It's dirty, but it's a good thing it came out. Don't feel any particles or pieces of aluminium in here. Steel, so the bearing still looks okay, I guess. So that's good news. As soon as it stops draining, I'm going to squirt in some brake fluid to clean it out, and brake fluid, some brake cleaner, and that should clear it out. And then I'll put in some new oil. Another thing to mention on this CX that I've got, this is a CX with a 3-bolt shaft, and that has a grease nipple. So you can actually put some grease into the shaft that's in here, and keep it nicely greased up. You don't need a lot, like 2 squirts in here should be enough. And now I don't have a tool like that. It's on the boat, unfortunately, but you know now where it is. If you've got like 4 bolts on this thing, then you don't have that nipple. So like I said, the oil is really dark, which is not a problem. It just means that all the stuff that's inside this oil has actually been burnt and worn. So it's a good thing that this fuel came out. It's been in too long. Now the real issue would be if this was gray, like this kind of gray, because that will mean that metal parts are inside the oil, and then your shaft is screwed. You best replace it or get it maintained. But in this case, it isn't. It just looks. It's just worn oil, and that's a good thing. So yeah, let's clean out the cap, because this will actually show you the condition as well. We'll clean it out and put in some new oil. So that's brand new. This will actually help you to check the oil. You can take this off, see what color it's inside. As long as it's not really gray, then you're good. If it's not nice and bright, it's still good. If it gets dark, replace it. Just gonna spray some brake cleaner inside here, and then turn the wheel to clean it out. Oil and brake cleaner on the tire. That's never a good thing. So now I'm going to fill it just up to that brim, and that's enough. So just squirt this in. There it is. There it is. Now I'll put the cap back on. Okay. Get this off again. Yeah, that's enough. All right. Oh, tighten it, Jerome. Job done. Let's see how much we've put in there. Not that much, actually. So there is how much in here? 1 liter. Yep. So I'll put in like 150 milliliters ish. Maybe not even. So this will take you a long way, a bottle like that, with a liter. So just basically keep an eye on this. Check it regularly. I don't know, every couple of thousand miles. Just have a look at the cap, the inspection cap. If that looks okay, I guess you're good. And well, this bottle cost me about 15 euros, I think. So 150 ml if you do a complete refresh. So this can take you a long way. It's a really easy job, and this is a really important part of your motorcycle. So yeah, it's a lot easier than lubing a chain. The only thing I haven't done is the grease nipple. I don't have the tool for that yet, but I will soon, but I don't think that's a problem. So yeah, small little maintenance job, and that's how you do it.